We're live Sunday, moments before the 49ers are to take on the Dallas Cowboys in a well, these games are always big, especially when they're on NBC. It's football night in America, and it features the Cowboys and the 49ers, a game which they probably will win, the 49ers. But if they don't, whatever. The reason why I'm broadcasting right now, another, I can just keep counting on and on and on. We have no insiders here, the so called insiders here locally. Matt Mayoko, chief among them, David Lombardi of the alleged enterprise called The Athletic, and the San Francisco Chronicle in this instance. There's a big headline on SF Gate, the San Francisco Chronicle internet site, and it says in big, bold letters NFL Insider talks about 49ers trade prospects. Now, I have reminded you several times how embarrassing. This guy Mayoko, what does he bring? What kind of insight does he have? He talks about his favorite salami sandwiches. When he goes on the road to cover the 49ers, it's usually an insight into his favorite breweries. Football, nothing. NFL football, nothing. And specifically, the San Francisco 49ers, where's Mayoko? There's no insight. When have they ever, Mayoko, chief among them, brought you any kind of breaking news? It's usually, not usually, it is either this guy Rappaport from the NFL Report and NFL Network or the big kahuna, Adam Schefter of ESPN. They have more insight 3,000 miles away. They have more direct knowledge of the goings on of 49ers personnel. And the Chronicle, how embarrassing. Their own beat reporter, the guy that's there all the time in Santa Clara covering the team. Insight, he gets lampooned unintentionally by his own newspaper, by his own SF Gate. The guy that covers the 49ers for the San Francisco Chronicle in big, bold letters, ladies and gentlemen. Here they are. They don't get it. How ridiculous this looks and sounds. Big, bold letters. Plugging the NFL insider, Ian Rappaport, a out-of-town reporter, a good one, 3,000 miles away, talking about the 49ers trade prospects before November the 5th. It's so embarrassing. Their own reporter at the Chronicle gets ignored. How embarrassing is that? Yet people just kind of gloss over it like it's nothing. And I get it. They're so la di da. They're so embarrassed themselves. They just go ahead with these out of town, out of state, 3,000 miles away insiders because they are truly insiders. They do have the pulse of the 49ers. They have knowledgeable sources right there. These local yutzes, these schmucks who claim that they're insiders, what? When's the last time Matt Miyoko broke any story for NBC Sports Bay Area who covers the 49ers? Name me. List any type of insight that this guy, this charader, has broken. Nothing. Nada. Nothing. It is embarrassing. Call these people out. They won't. I will. And this is not jealousy. This is not lamenting. This is not outrageousness. I'll tell you the outrageousness is that they pay this guy, not a lot, but they still pay him pretty good money, this Mayoko, who does nothing. He goes on radio shows. They call him Matty, does Brian Murphy, or Greggy, Papa, or Pop, to talk to him about the 49ers, yet he offers no insight because he's too busy talking about his favorite pizza joints and sandwich joints in Walnut Creek. and a fan of St. Mary's basketball, which he is. Perhaps he could give insights on that. He's no insider for the 49ers. This is sports media at its worst because you have these guys that are clearly more in touch with the 49ers and their media and their whatever personnel transactions down the road than these local frauds who appear on radio, alleged sports talk radio stations, when they have no information to report. But if you want a good tip for a sandwich or a hot dog or an ice cold beer, you listen to Matt Miyoko and Mr. Lombardi and all the other local morons who allegedly cover the San Francisco 49ers. But in reality, they don't do anything.